question really quickly. Why is Fortnite the most racist game that I've ever played?
And I didn't know this because I never really got into Fortnite. I could never get into it. I'm not saying that to try to be different. I played it when it first came out, but I never really got deep into Fortnite. It wasn't my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? I played it a couple of times, but I see this a lot. A lot of people bring up Fortnite as an example, and I ain't know that. I thought it was little kids, but I mean, yeah, little kids, they racist. That's sad to say.
I've played a ton of other games. I've never experienced racism like I do there. Like, I called someone out recently for using the N-word, and I was like, hey, do you mind like not using racial slurs online and we can just play the game? And it basically went how this video went. But instead of calling me a cotton picker, they told me I was a monkey and I needed to go back to Africa and a bunch of other things. But let's talk about that response really quickly, because I feel like there's a real lack of empathy from children online. Like I just said, I called him out for saying the N-word and saying that it's making me uncomfortable and feeling bad, and he's like, I don't care, let me double down, triple down, quadruple down. That's not a person who has empathy. But then if you go and ask their mom's gonna be like, oh my god, he's the sweetest, most nicest boy ever. Ma'am, your son is saying the N-word online, and he just told me he wants to lynch me, okay? We must be talking about different people. And if you're a parent watching this and your kid plays Fortnite, I implore you to take a closer look at what they're saying and doing.
Yeah.
Because some parents hear their kids say the N-word online and literally do not care. And in that case, it makes sense where that child got their racism from. But there are some parents who are absolutely clueless that their son is going down the alt-right pipeline. Now pay close attention to the language I'm using. I said son, not once did I mention daughter. Because I can not once remember facing racism or racial slurs from a girl online.
Yeah, it's young white men. It's young white men. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be so critical of white men. I could care less about going after women. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's the men. Man to man. I'm going to get on y'all ass. These niggas be racist as hell, but they don't have none of that energy in real life. And like I said, it starts at a young age. Shit. Watching YouTubers like PewDiePie. I'm going to do a video on PewDiePie, lame ass. Never could get into him. Never found him entertaining. I don't know how he gained that many subs. So a new Silent Hill game just came out. They dropped the trailer and the protagonist is black. And I'm ecstatic, right? But as we all know, in 2026, man, just even seeing a black person on the screen makes some people skin itch, okay? Take a look at this post and off the rip, look at the cross in his name. These motherfuckers always Christian, but have the most hate in their heart, right? He says, new Silent Hill game announced. Protagonist is a Scottish black guy. And this has over 6,000 likes, man. And they photoshopped him to look like George Floyd. Their obsession with George Floyd is insane. Games could be unrealistic as hell. You could be in space with your helmet off, fighting aliens, being an alien. But the thing that makes a game unrealistic is it being a black guy. I mean, we got supernatural shit. We got motherfuckers with superpowers. But the most unrealistic thing, y'all, is that it's a black person. But if you want to touch up on this whole situation, man, I literally just did a video talking about some of my favorite black protagonists and how black representation needs to be, worked on in video games. I dropped the video on my main channel, man. Check it out here, bro. And, yeah, man.
What's up, y'all? I hope everybody out there had a great weekend, and most importantly, I hope that you're happy and healthy today. Now, with all of that said, let's go ahead and get down. Now, I want to revisit this story involving Disaster McNutt, and in the last video regarding this topic, I discussed the basic facts of the situation, detailing that McNutt, appointed live-in son Coronado, had expressed to a school counselor that he had been ABUSED'd by McNutt, and as a result of those claims and accusations, McNutt was arrested back in December of 2025. Now, I also expressed extreme concern of a video that I came across as I was surveying TD McNutt's Facebook page, and it was basically a video of Coronado in his bed, and it was his 15th birthday, and McNutt and his mother, Carmisha, came into the bedroom, and Carmisha proceeded to give Coronado a birthday wedgie, but I told you I didn't like the placement of McNutt's hands all between the legs of Coronado. Now, I'm pretty sure that you guys have came across that video. If you have, just say I in the comments, but it's extremely concerning and disturbing in my honest estimation. Now, in my last video, I didn't talk about Cameron, the other guy that's living with McNutt, and I found out he's from Illinois, and he moved all the way from Illinois to Florida to actually live with McNutt. But there's a concerning video that has been circulating all over social media as it pertains to him expressing love for the relationship that he is in with TD McNutt. I want you guys to check out this bone-chilling video, and I'll be back.
Hello, Apostle. I love you, and you are stellar. You are the best person I know. You are incomparable